What if the thing you saw in the mirror wasn't you? What if your reflection whispered secrets you weren't supposed to hear, or showed you things that hadn't even happened yet? This is the story of the Blackwood Farm, a story so unsettling that by the end, you might never look at a mirror the same way again. It began on a rainy afternoon in late October. The Peterson family, Michael, his wife Sarah, their teenage daughter Emily, and their 8-year-old son, Jacob, were moving out of the city. The farmhouse had stood for nearly 2 centuries, its paint peeling, its shutters loose, but its price was impossible to beat. 5 acres of land, privacy, silence. To Michael, it was freedom. To Sarah, it was a fresh start. To Emily, it was exile. The air was damp, heavy with the smell of rotting leaves, when their moving truck groaned to a stop in front of the farmhouse. Emily was the first to notice. The house had too many windows. Long, narrow panes, some cracked, some fogged from the inside, reflecting the gray sky back at her. And in the upstairs window, just for a second, she swore she saw a figure standing there, pale, still, watching. When she blinked, it was gone. Inside, the house was dusty but intact. The wooden floors groaned like an old man's bones. The walls leaned ever so slightly inward, as though the house were listening. Jacob wandered first. "Mom, Dad, come see this." At the end of the hallway was an antique mirror nearly 8 feet tall, mounted in a heavy wooden frame carved with vines and roses. The glass wasn't smooth like modern mirrors. It rippled faintly, as though water had dried across its surface. Sarah frowned. "We should cover that until we clean it." But Jacob was already pressing his hands to the cold glass. "Look, my reflection, it's smiling." Michael laughed. "You're smiling too, kiddo." But Jacob shook his head. "No, I'm not."